Hi, I'm Youyang Yuan, a rising junior at the Hockaday School in Dallas, Texas. This summer, I participated in the Game Theory and Strategic Behavior workshop at the Eureka research program, and I researched about the optimization of COVID-19 testing queuing situation in Shanghai, China. I decided on that topic because currently Shanghai is carrying out mass COVID-19 testing throughout the city in response to the nation's zero COVID policy, and it's due to the mass population of Shanghai. It's really common to see people waiting for about half an hour to 1 hour just to get tested, and sometimes even over 1 hour or 2 hours. In addition, I also volunteer myself at a local COVID-19 testing site, and it's really devastating to see people waiting for such a long time under the sun in summer just to get tested. Therefore, I wish to optimize this situation. After I explained to my research instructor about my research topic, he also really liked it and guided me in deciding on some further details of my model and finding some past papers related to similar topics such as game theory, Nash equilibrium, and queuing games. After the discussion with instructor, I proceeded to work on my own. First, I wrote down a brief outline of my paper and also plan out my whole research process so I can be on time. Afterwards, I began to research online about past papers regarding similar situations and real life applications, and also some news articles about the Shanghai COVID-19 testing situation that I can use in my introduction section. After some thorough research on the internet, I began to put my ideas into words and sentences to form my research paper. And the most important part of my paper is definitely the mathematical modeling process and also the algorithmic calculation that I used to derive my Nash equilibrium from the game theory model. I first put down some scratch work upon my mathematical model and then consulted my instructor and optimized on my model. Then I put down my mathematical calculation process into formal words and paragraphs to explain my idea clearly. It's really I found a really big challenge in putting down all my ideas and mathematical processes into paragraphs, formal words and paragraphs, because I have never written a formal research paper before, and I'm really uncertain about the structure and formatting of the paper. I resolved this challenge by consulting and discussing with my research advisor and instructor often, and they helped me gain more confidence on my writing process. Uh, I also found it kind of challenging to keep on time, so I found it really useful and essential to keep a thorough schedule of the whole writing process so you won't get off track. The biggest takeaway from this research process is probably um, converting the new concepts I learned in the first 4 weeks of the research program into something original and innovative that I explored and spent time on myself. In addition, I also learned more about communication with classmates, advisor, and instructor, and also time management skills. With these skills, I hope to further my research on related topics and maybe explore more on my own about how to apply real world crisis or maybe like situations to these mathematical concepts. And it's really interesting. I found it really interesting to contribute to the real world on my own using my knowledge and thoughts process. I'm really grateful for this unique opportunity, and I feel really proud of making the first move of converting from a passive listener of knowledge in classes to a kind of innovative researcher that produces my own ideas to the real world and contributing to the real world. Thank you.